This world is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. Running is a victory. Run, boy, run. Beauty lies behind the hills. Run, boy, run. The sun will be guiding you. Run, boy, run. They're dying to stop you. Run, boy, run. This race is a prophecy. Run, boy, run. Break out from society. Oh, is another day, hey, and you don't have to hide away, yeah. You'll be a man, boy, but for now it's time to run, it's time to run. Tomorrow is another day, hey, when the night fades away, yeah. You'll be a man, boy, but for now it's time to run, it's time to run.
I wish that I could tell you that I just choreographed that number. That perhaps it was inspired by the death of George Floyd or even by the death of Ahmaud Arbery. But the truth of the matter is I choreographed that number years ago for the very first Black, Brown, and Ballet experience that Revolution Dance Theater did. Yet somehow its heart, its messaging, its urgency remains just as relevant today as it did years ago, and years before that, and many years before that. I'm sorry that it says that we still live in a country where people who live like me must be hyper conscious of the fact that when we go to just work out in a gym or bird watch in a park or go out for a jog in the neighborhood that should be safe, or get this, if we do something wrong, and yes, maybe even deserve to be punished for it or arrested, that what we really run the risk of doing is losing our lives. Let me take a moment and apologize to those of you who tuned in and you just simply want to see some good dancing. I understand it. We're a dance organization. That's what we're here to do. I'm sorry if you want your dances strictly entertainment without the side of political commentary. However, as an artistic director of Revolution Dance Theater, something that was inspired to create change, and on a platform that was built on values of culture, diversity, and representation, and as a choreographer that gives a perspective of a real, live Black man, I feel that it is not only my opportunity, but my responsibility to clue you in on a little bit about how and why African Americans feel the way they do. And the way we feel right now looks a lot like anger. It looks a lot like hurt. It looks a lot like fear for the young boys and girls that we are raising to send out into this world. It looks a lot like confusion, actually, because we're trying to get it right as we communicate these feelings to America at large. But when we put it in a song, people get upset. When we take a kneel on the football field, the country is outraged and we are no longer patriotic. When we chant peacefully in the streets, no one listens. But when we create an uproar to be seen and to finally be heard and demand your response, we are called thugs and apparently prove why we're in this position in the first place. So I am sorry to have to bring this to you, and I'm sorry if it makes you uncomfortable. But I am more sorry for the people who are out protesting right now because they cannot bring themselves to stay at home in silence any longer. I am more sorry for the young men and women who look like me, who live in fear when they walk out of their doors that they may never return. I'm more sorry for the women and the men who should purely be celebrating the people that graduated this year, but they live in fear because they send them off into a world that will not receive them. I'm sorry for the HBCU students who were just driving in their car when they were stopped by police just this weekend as we protest all this stuff that's going on, stopped in their car, tires slashed, windows smashed, tased in their seats, then drugged onto the pavement. All caught on live TV. I'm sorry for the people that should be able to watch this video because, hey, it was created for them, inspired by them, but they are in the ground right now. I'm sorry that all I can do is say I'm sorry. So until we find a better solution, until we find more words to say, we only say, have mercy.
When I count all my blessings, I can't even be said anymore. Can't even be said anymore. When I count all my blessings, my heart still hurts for the world that I know. The world that I know. Sinking down under the water, slipping down under, drifting out into the water, missing down under. Tell me what is it you care for? Is there even a care at all? Praying for sense of direction, praying for love and protection. Sinking down under the water, slipping down under, drifting out into the water, missing down under. Tell me what is it you care for? Is there even a care at all? Praying for sense of direction, praying for love and protection. I count all my blessings, I can't even be said anymore. Can't even be said anymore. When I count all my blessings, my heart still hurts for the world that I know, the world that I know. Sinking down under the water, slipping down under, drifting out into the water, missing down under. Tell me what is it you care for? Is there even a care at all? Praying for sense of direction, praying for love and protection. Sinking down under the water, slipping down under, drifting out into the water, missing down under. Tell me what is it you care for? Is there even a care at all? Praying for sense of direction, praying for love and protection. Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Have mercy, have mercy, have have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Have mercy, have mercy. Have mercy, have mercy. Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Have mercy, have mercy. Have mercy, have mercy. Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. If I call, Lord, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Remember me. Have mercy, have mercy. If I call, have mercy, have mercy, Lord. Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, remember me. Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, call, Lord, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, remember me. Have mercy, have mercy, if I call, have mercy, have mercy, Lord. Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, remember me. We try. We try. We try. We try. Said we try. And we try. And we try. Oh, and we try.
But at the same time, it is as necessary for me to be as vigorous in condemning the conditions which cause persons to feel that they must engage in riotous activities as it is for me to condemn riots. I think America must see that riots do not develop out of thin air. Certain conditions continue to exist in our society, which must be condemned as vigorously as we condemn riots. But in the final analysis, a riot is the language of the unheard.